time I close my eyes.
Arne Slot! La 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 la! Arne Slot! La la la! Sorry.
Yes, guys. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing good. Welcome back to another show. We're going to be talking about the new era at Liverpool Football Club. The Arne Slot era has begun. We're going to be talking about that today. Also, there's been a lot of news coming out this afternoon that we're going to chat about as well. So, firstly, I hope everyone is doing well. Big up to everyone here. Appreciate you being here, guys. Much love to all of you. Guys, don't forget to go and hit that like button. And as soon as you come in, it does help. It really does. So make sure you're hitting that like button and make sure you're hitting the subscribe button as well, the share, all that good stuff. Remember, 10K by the end of next May. That is my goal. 10K by the end of next May. That's what we're going to keep going for, guys. So make sure you're sharing, liking and subscribing. Hope everyone is doing well, Lo. Thank you very much. We are coming to an end of another week. Hope everyone's doing good. And yeah, we've got a bit to chat about, but big up Psychedelic in the chat, man. Like in the chat as well. Well, big up Daz, big up John, my man Russell, Ravenite in the chat as well, Makoto in the chat, Ottoman, Turk in the chat as well. Who else we got here? Booger Boy Ends, big up to Ends as well. Frankie in the chat. Hope you're all doing good, guys. Did I see? Who else did I see there? Connor the Red in the chat as well. Akka the Beast, big up my friend. Hope you're doing well. Douglas in the chat, he is in the chat as well. Bruno in the chat. Guys, hope you're doing good, man. Hope you are doing good. Yeah, look, it's the Arne Slot era. We are pretty much in it now. Some people are worried. Some people are excited. Some people are a bit like, I'm not too sure. I'm sitting on the fence scenario. A lot of people don't know how to react or how to look at the Slot era. Look, I understand there's gotta be some people that are a bit. There's some people that are gonna be a bit nervous and a bit worried and a bit, maybe a bit pessimistic about the future under Arne Slot. And I get it. We're going from Jurgen Klopp to Slot. Klopp to Slot is not, your new normal route. Let's say that it's not your normal route. But look at the manager pool out there, guys. This is what I keep saying. Vincent Kompany relegated Burnley with 27 points, and he is now going to become Bayern Munich manager. Like Sean Dyche did better at Burnley than Vincent Kompany ever did, right? With better points totals, better clean sheets, harder to play against. Sean Dyche don't get a bloody job for Bayern Munich, but Vincent Kompany is relegating Burnley and going to Bayern Munich. It's absolutely madness. Chelsea have sacked Pochettino for whatever reason they wanted to, and they're going to hire the Ipswich manager by the look of it, or they're looking at other people that no one's ever heard of. So McKenna from Ipswich, Vincent Kompany's going from relegated Burnley on 27 points to Bayern Munich, yeah? And people are moaning that we've gone for Slot. You know, I wonder if Bayern Munich fans are Vincent Kompany out straight away, like a lot of Liverpool fans are Vincent Slot out. You know, I see a lot of hashtag Slot out on YouTube channels and on Twitter and stuff like that. I haven't seen any Bayern Munich fans at the moment say hashtag Kompany out. They're probably happy to have him. You know, the manager pool is really bad. Big up Paul Smith in the chat. You know, the talent pool is terrible out there for managers at the moment. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with Slot coming in, guys. I ain't gonna lie. I think Slot's gonna do. You know, when I look at the manager pool out there, Hansi Flick might be going to Barcelona. I know a lot of people, you know, talk about, Hansi Flick. I know a lot of people didn't even rate Hansi Flick when he was at Bayern Munich. No, in Germany, people didn't really rate Hansi Flick. And now people want him. Do you know what else it reminds? Like, football's weird, man. Like, all I'm seeing over social media today is everyone wanting Lookman from Atalanta. Yeah, because he scored a hat-trick last night against Bayer Leverkusen. By the way, big up Atalanta. Liverpool lost to the champions. I feel a little bit better now. I don't know about you guys. I feel a little bit better. We lost to the champions. It's okay. But look, Lookman scored a hat-trick in a European final. Big up to my man Lookman. Absolutely fantastic, yeah? And now everyone on social media is like, why didn't we get Lookman? Why didn't, like, all these, not just Liverpool fans, like Man United fans, Chelsea fans, are all going, oh, why didn't we get Lookman? Why didn't we get Lookman? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. A week ago, were all you fans asking for Lookman from Atalanta? I think not. I remember you watching him at Fulham and Everton and going, nah, I'm all right, thanks. Scored a hat-trick in the European final. Everyone's going, oh, why didn't we beat Lookman? Why aren't we doing our scouting properly? Why are we going to buy Rasmus Højlund from Atalanta when Lookman was there in the first place? Nah, I'm sorry. Football fans are the most fickle people in the world, man. They're so fickle. No one wanted this motherfucker last week, and they know who he is, but he scores a European and they're like, oh my God, we should have got him. He's amazing. Nah, fuck you all. We're in the ficklest world, man. We are in such a fickle world of football right now. You know, you got Vincent Kompany, 27 points at Burnley, gets them relegated, plays okay football, but he's easy to play against. Everyone beats him up. Looks like he's going to get the Bayern Munich job, or he's one of the favourites for it anyway. Shouldn't even be spoken to. You know, Bayern Munich shouldn't even be interviewed. He shouldn't even be allowed in the office. What are we doing here? What's happened to the great Bayern Munich? Now, Kompany might do well, but I think an average manager can do pretty well at Bayern Munich, to be absolutely fair, right? But he shouldn't even be allowed in the office. Yeah, the office door should be like, whoa. Like, the security should be outside the door going, whoa, Vinny Kompany, I know you are Vinny Kompany, but what are you doing here? Manager's job. No. It's not April Fool's Day, son. Turn around, go back to Burnley. We watched what you did last season. This is Bayern Munich. Don't be stupid. What? He's actually got an interview. Wow, what has happened to football? Go on then, son. In you go. Good luck. I mean, this is football, man. The bloke at what I can't remember. What's the manager's name at Luton? He did a better job and company this year. He at least took Luton to the last day of the season to get relegated, and no one thought Luton would stay up anyway. You know, everyone thought Luton would go straight down. And Luton, and they put up more of a fight than Burnley did, and they got far more Premier League experience and a bigger wage structure and a bigger transfer budget. I swear Burnley spent like 80 million quid. I'm slotting, guys, all the way.
Arne Slot. La, 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 la. Arne Slot. La, 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 la.
Fuck football. Yeah, this is what I think of football. Yeah, stick that, swivel it, stick it right up your arse. Yeah, that's what I think of football right now. Yeah, Vincent Company at Brighton. No, man. I am perfectly happy with Slot as manager. The talent pool is atrocious. You know, I'm Slot till I drop. You know what I'm saying? Like Frankie said in the chat. Slot till we drop, guys. That's what's happening here. We're Slot till we drop. Look, we're all going to miss Jurgen Klopp, obviously. It was always going to be hard replacing Jurgen Klopp. And the talent pool is proving it right now. Hansi Flick to Barcelona. I'm not a massive Hansi Flick fan. I don't know if a lot of people actually are. Vincent Company looks like he might be going to Bayern Munich. You know, Xabi Alonso losing a cup final in Europe to a 66-year-old manager who's never won anything in his life. With Lookman up front, who was a failed Fulham and a failed Everton forward. You know, it's unless you're getting Pep Guardiola's, Jurgen Klopp's, Carlo Ancelotti's, Simeone's, the talent pool is tiny. So yeah, Slot's who we got, man. And no one wants the Portuguese geezer. Does anyone want him? You know, does any actually want the Portuguese geezer from Sporting? I can't even remember his name now. It's gone out of my head. You know, no one wants him. He looks like he's staying at Sporting. You know, I mean, yeah, talent pools. It's bad, man. It's bad. The sluts of Slot. I should get that on a T-shirt. You know, I should get that printed. The sluts of Slot. I should get that printed, man. I ain't even joking here. I could get that printed, man. The sluts of Slot, you know. Big up my man with the super chat, Halder88. Big up to you, my friend. Lovely super chat from you, my friend. People are #Slot out. Same fans are only after big games. Chelsea, Barca, and Bayern have all been turned down by a loot of coaches. Liverpool plus Edwards plus search for a coach equals more stability because of research. Big up, my friend. There you go. Great super chat, my friend. Big up to you, my man. Appreciate that. Almarin, that's it. Ruben Almarin. There, it's all come to me now, see. I'm getting old, guys. I forget everything. To ask my wife, you know, she tells me something 1 second. Half hour later, I completely forgot it. Ruben Almarin, yeah. No one seems to want him. No, Chelsea don't even want him. I thought if Chelsea are letting Pochettino go, which makes no sense to me whatsoever, they've let Pochettino go, so he's free on the market, but they don't want Ruben Almarin. I thought, why don't they want Ruben Almarin? I mean, he might still end up there. I'm not sure, but yeah, why ain't he going? De Zerbi. Yeah, De Zerbi wants the Man United job, don't he? That's what I'm hearing so far. De Zerbi want the Man United job. Jamie Chelsea want to Ipswich geezer or the Leicester coach. And so they got rid of Poch, who started doing really well with Chelsea. And I said it, if they kept hold of Poch next season and get a goal scorer in, I think Chelsea could be pretty serious next year because of the way they finished the season. But they're like, no, we'll get rid of that and we'll get the geezer from Ipswich or the Leicester coach. And Liverpool fans are moaning about Slot. Yeah, it's that he did. Todd Bowley wanted Arne Slot. I believe he actually had a meeting with Arne Slot. We got you, Rim. How you doing, man? Yeah, it looks like it, James. It definitely looks like it. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, Ruben Amorim could go. Look, Ruben Amorim is a talented coach. I think Ruben Amorim's problem is his agent more than anything. You know, Liverpool were looking at Ruben Amorim. They were like, yeah, we'll give you, we'll look at you. They interviewed him, apparently, and at the time, the buyout clause was 10 million euros for Ruben Amorim. Liverpool and Sporting Lisbon set on a deal of 10 million euro buyout clause. 24 hours later, their agent and their president of the Sporting Lisbon asked for 20. And Liverpool were like, no, you're not fucking us about. And that's why he flew, and that is why he flew to London to see West Ham, because they knew they messed up. And then West Ham were like, no, we ain't paying 20 million euros. What are you chatting about? So, yeah, the problem is with agents, and they're getting people's ears, man. It happened with Fickle when he was meant to go to Liverpool. You know, Ruben Amorim needs to sack his agent. Yeah, I think Amorim would suit Chelsea as well because they can play free at the back, can't they? Because they got, their fullbacks are really wing backs, so they could definitely play free at the back. It would suit them, but I don't want to go for him, man. So Paquetá or Paquetá or whatever everyone bloody calls him. 1 minute it's Paquetá, 1 minute it's Paquetá. Let's call him Paquetá. So apparently Paquetá, he needs help. So I believe, has he got done for, is it match fixing or a betting or something like that? Guys, let me know in the chat. I only saw a little smidgen of the report a minute ago. So is it match fixing or betting, guys? Let me know in the chat. I know he's been charged, but yeah, is it betting? Is it betting ends? Oh man. Yeah, he's done for betting. Yeah, that's his Man City dream over with. Man City ain't going to touch him now. Bruno says 20 million euros is peanuts. Do you know it is? It is, Bruno. It is, but what's the highest? What's the highest fee ever been paid for a coach? I think it's around that mark. What's the highest buyout clause ever for a coach? I know Simeone would cost you something between 30 and 40 million to get him out of his contract. He's the highest paid manager in world football. I think you could pay 20 to 25 million euros for Pep Guardiola, that's the thing. That's what it is, I reckon you can get Guardiola out of his contract for 30 mil. Yeah, you pay the manager 30 mil to buy him out of his contract. You could probably, because Pep's not the highest paid manager in the world, Simeone is, and I believe it costs 40 million euros to get Simeone out of his contract. So you're paying a little bit less or you could wait for Pep. Do you know what I mean? Right, the thing with gambling, gambling is a very addictive thing, but sportsmen, the thing is, these sportsmen have got a lot of money. Footballers have got so much money, guys, and they're bored. They're not doing a 9 to 5 work. They go to work for what, 3 or 4 hours during the day to do a bit of training, chat to the boys, chat to the managers, do some tactical work, whatever it be, do a bit of gym work, eat your lunch there or whatever. You're there at 4 hours in your day, then you're at home. Then you're at home with the wife and kids, sitting on your computer, nothing else to do. You can't really go out, because if you go out, you're going to be swarmed by people, wanting selfies and autographs and all that, and you get nowhere. So they have to stay indoors. Footballers stay so they sit at the computers. They got like millions of pounds in the account. You know, most footballers get around the average age of 50 grand a week. I mean, are we helping them? I mean, it's just, you know, does anyone help them? Is it really that bad? Like, has he got an addiction? If he's got an addiction, he probably needs a little bit of help. But if he's not, I mean, I don't know what it is, man. Yeah, exactly, Goose up. Do you know what I mean? Let's face it, we'd all like to, have that life. Let's face it. Breaking news: the new Champions League game format next season will also have games on Thursday. Why? Oh, why? Why? We got Jamie in the chat. Thank you. But why? Why do we need that? Wow. Jamie, now Paquetá facing a ban. Do you think Liverpool should go in for Kudos? Paquetá's going to get a year ban. He's probably going to get the same Tonali at Newcastle. So he's probably looking at a 12-month ban from all of football around the world. It's a worldwide ban, ain't it? So that's a 12-month ban from probably the beginning of the season till the end of that. So I believe he's got till the 3rd of June to appeal it. Is that correct? So if he doesn't win the appeal by the 3rd of June, I believe it goes into start on the 1st of July or the beginning of pre-season. So that's him done for 12 months, man. That's him done for 12 months. No football. And then it's going to take him a bit of time to get back to sharpness. So we've seen it with Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney came back for Brentford. First 2 or 3 games, he looked sharp, he looked good. The rest of the games till the end of the season, the man looked dead. Didn't have it in him anymore. He didn't have the fitness. And Paquetá, he thought he was getting that Man City move. That looked all up and done. That ain't happening now. But I think Kudos, if he has got a buyout clause, you can easily do the buyout clause. The only problem is if he hasn't got a buyout clause, there is no way in hell West Ham can afford to lose him now. You know, I don't think West Ham can afford to lose him. You know, West Ham spent quite a bit of money in the last few years, played European football. They've got no European football next season, I don't believe. I don't think they have. They've got no European football next season. They're going to have to... They've just signed a new manager as well. So they're going to have to even out the budget a little bit. So Kudos could be the one that is going to leave. But if he hasn't got a buyout clause, because I don't know if it is a fact, that is going to cost you a lot of money. Big up promo, how you doing, my friend? Yeah, big up the Wens as well. Don't forget, we're all going to end this show after this. Yeah, Thursday night Champions League football, man. Big up Aaron. I knew he'd come with the info. Jamie's been betting on getting how many cards he will get in a game low. Oh, he's fucked then. Oh, okay, he's fucked. See you later, mate. You can't do that. You can't bet against yourself in a game. Oh, okay, he's getting longer than 12 months. He's fucked. He's done. He's done. His career might be over. He's been betting on how many cards he'll get himself in a game low. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Call it a night. Call it a night. Yeah, he's done, man. He's done. Wow. He's only 26. He's only 26, man. Wow, that is... Yeah, that's... You know, Ivan Toney got banned for a year, and I don't think he did anything quite like that, did he? I don't think he bet on himself doing things, did he? So if Ivan, that's worse than what Ivan Toney did. Apparently, I don't know because I can't quite remember. He's done then. Didn't Bruce Grobbelaar do that years ago? Do you remember when Bruce Grobbelaar was Liverpool goalkeeper and he betted on himself to concede goals against Newcastle? Yeah, he's done it to himself, man. The man's done. The man is done. And there's no one to blame. I thought it was just, playing roulette online or something like that. I didn't know it was that serious. I thought it was just about playing roulette online. But it's more than that. Oh, man. There's me just thinking he's playing roulette online or video poker or some slots or something like that. Nah, he literally put bets on himself getting yellow cards in games to help gambling. And he's probably telling his friends, he's going, here, listen to this. I'm going to get booked in the next game, put 100 quid on it. I'm going to get booked in the next game, put 100 quid on it. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're all telling me he's doing? That's devastating if true. I don't know what's happening with my Wi-Fi. It's all over the shop. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is still good your end. Oh, what's going on with my Wi-Fi? Right, I'm going to take my screen off. Hang on a minute, guys. I'm going to take my background off a bit. That might help. My Wi-Fi is playing up. We have to go for Cooper Miners. What a midfielder. Big up from Lima, Peru. Big up Jay Ruiz. Big up my man. We'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah, hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Yeah, it does need proving. I mean, they've charged him, so there must be some proof there. Guys, what's the Wi-Fi like on your end? Is everything all right? Because it's saying the Wi-Fi is dead here. What's it coming through like on your end, guys? Is everything okay? Let me know. Yeah, Cooper Miners look great. I've been talking about Cooper Miners for about 2 seasons now. And yeah, all okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I've been talking about Cooper Miners for a while now, but everyone keeps telling me it's too slow. And I keep telling everyone that it doesn't, it's not about being slow. It's about, reading the game. Fabinho was never quick, but he read the game, so it didn't matter. Sometimes it don't matter about pace, man. Big Wi-Fi make you look crisp. Big up, Luke Tanner. Hope you're doing well. Question, Jamie. Chelsea players are now asking for a transfer. Would we go back in for Caicedo? Could you imagine how much they'd want for Caicedo? He's on a death row contract. See, it costs you 150 mil. Just get him out of there. Big up my man Luke. How you doing, Luke? How you doing? Good, man. Even Joe apparently City will be clear. Right, so this is a big rumour going around at the moment that Manchester City going to be cleared of all charges and it won't even go to court. It's not even going to go to court. Apparently City are just going to pay up whatever the fine is and then they're going to be cleared of all charges. If people have done their research, you will know why this is the case. Just look into what the reason is, and it's to do with the British government. So yeah, that's all I'm going to put there because if I say any more, I'm going to be people will be coming for me, man. People will be coming for me. Yeah, I know. It's like I'm doing a hostage reading. Let me put my things back on there. It might be all right. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's hope it plays ball. And the Wi-Fi don't bug me about. Yeah, see, exactly. It's to do with so much more. We won't talk about it too much, man. We won't talk about it too much because, there's people out there that got IP addresses. Find your address and it's game over, yeah? If you don't see any Jamie Phillips football chat, in the next couple of weeks after today's show, you know why. Okay, you know why. All right, that's just let's just leave it there. Let's just leave it there and move on. So some big news coming out of the world here for Liverpool Football Club is that Liverpool. So apparently Mo Salah. So David Lynch said today that Mo Salah looks like he could be leaving for a free or being sold this summer. Now, I've gone on record and said that if Mo doesn't want to sign a new contract, I don't want him leaving for free. I need to let him go tonight. I need to let him go this summer because I need to get money for him. I cannot let Mo Salah leave for free. I know some players around, like your Modric's and all that, they're letting him leave for free and things like that. Man's 37 years of age. Who's going to buy him? But Mo Salah's 32 in the prime of his life still. Who can pick up good money. I'm not letting that man go for free. He can't walk out of our door for free. I've still been hurt when Steve McManaman left Liverpool for free. We never got money for him. It still hurts me to this day. We cannot let Mo Salah leave for free, in my opinion. We need to sell him, man. We need to, if he doesn't want to sign a new deal. If Mo's decided that he wants to do one more year at Liverpool and then leave, then in my opinion, we have to take that away from him and go, sorry, Mo, you're not getting that 1 year. We're going to have to let you leave this summer because we can't afford a man of your quality to leave this football club on absolutely nothing. We need to make something from you to put back into the squad, to buy players to replace you. We can't let Mo, what sort of sustainability is it if we let Mo leave for free? That's not sustainability. You got to if Mo's got a year left in his deal and he doesn't want to sign a new contract, sustainability means you sell the bastard. Yeah. You sell him, you make 70, 80 million on him, and then you reinvest that into the squad. Yeah, you can't let him leave for free, man. I don't want to. I don't want him leaving for free. Big up Cascande in the chat. Cascande in the chat. How you doing, man? How you doing? Well, big up my man K-Mac in the chat as well. He's doing good, my man. Yeah, I just don't want him. I just don't see him. I just don't see him start. Like David Lynch has basically said it today. This could be Mo. Mo Salah's either going to have one more year or he's going to leave in the summer. That's by the sounds of it. He's going to have one more year or leave in the summer. Yeah, I'm good, man. How you doing, man? Like you and your family and everyone's good as well, my friend. What do you guys think? Guys in the chat, what would you do? Let me know in the chat what you would do, guys. Would you sell him if he had 1 year? If Mo Salah's not going to sign a new contract, guys, would you sell him or let him go for a free? So in the chat, I want you to put sell or free. Let me know in the chat. Sell or free. Let me know in the chat, guys. What would you do with Mo Salah? Would you sell him if he's not going to sign a new contract? Or would you sell him now? Let me know. Sell. Mo goes, not letting players run down contracts. Sell. Big up now. Dad says keep. Sell if he's not going to sign. And this is all if he's not going to sign. If Mo wants to sign a new deal, then Mo can stay. Do you know what I mean? Obviously. Wow. So West Ham are actually fearing that Lucas Paquetá's career might actually be over if he's found guilty. Wow. We got Ant. That's wow. I'm just looking at stuff now as well. They literally saying his career could be over. Liverpool could pocket 3.7 million this summer due to a 25% sell-on clause that was negotiated when Luis Alberto was sold to Lazio back in 2016. The CR side are demanding at least 15 million for the midfielder who looks set to leave. Maybe we should bring him back. I think Luis Alberto is a pretty good player, if you ask me. Yeah, some news there. I'm trying to look for more news on the Paquetá but yeah, it's madness, ain't it? Absolute madness. Virgil van Dijk. So other news coming out as well. So there's other news coming out as well to contradict what I just said as well. So Van Dijk, Salah, and Trent will proceed as a priority in the trio in the final year of their existing deals. No suggestion that any of them want to leave this summer. So there is no suggestion that Salah actually wants to leave Liverpool this summer. He's very happy staying for another year and letting his contract run down. That's good. I mean, like, Mo wants to stay and see out his contract. I don't think that's good for us. I don't think it's good for us. It's good for, it's good for him because he gets a better deal going to another club as a free transfer. So I understand it from Mo's point of view, but Mo's doing it on a business point of view. So Mo's business point of view is maybe I'm 32 now. I'm probably not going to get a better contract that I've got at Liverpool right now. So I'm going to see out my contract and then I can go to any club and probably get a better deal for myself, a better signing on fee and a better wage than I'm getting right now. And that'll be my last contract. So from a business point of view, I understand what Mo's doing and I don't blame him for doing that at all. But at the same time, I, as a Liverpool fan, and go around and turn around. Well, business-wise, with me as a Liverpool fan, I look at it thinking, I can't afford to let Mo do that. I need to make sank of him because I know the way my club is run. It's a self-sustained model. So if my club's running a self-sustained model, I can't let a valuable asset like Mo Salah walk out the door for absolutely nothing. I need something from that asset because that asset is going to give me a lot of money that I can put back into the squad. So it's a business versus business position. And I don't think either person's wrong. I don't think Mo's wrong for doing what he's doing, if that's what he wants to do. And we don't know that's what he wants to do. We're just saying that as a moment, what rumours are. And Liverpool are not wrong if they do what they need to do. And, I'm going to see, you're probably going to see a lot of bitching and moaning online. Like, why is he not signing a new deal? And people calling for him, and I'm not going to have that. And then people will be at Liverpool like, you can't let Mo leave for free. Like, you can't sell Mo. You can't do that. It's like business versus business. I want Mo Salah to stay at Liverpool. I would love Mo to stay at Liverpool to retire because I'm a sentimental fuck. Yeah, that's me, right? I'm a Wally. I'm a sentimental Wally, right? That's just the way I am, right? I'd love Mo to stay till he's retired. I love the guy. But at the same time, if Mo doesn't want to sign a new deal and he just lets his contract keep ticking over as the season goes on, it benefits Mo Salah. It don't benefit Liverpool Football Club. And at the end of the day, my allegiance is with Liverpool Football Club, and we need to do things that benefit Liverpool Football Club. So if Mo don't want to sign a new contract this summer and he's not willing to, or he feels like, in a business point of view, he would rather run down his contract and move elsewhere, don't blame him. So I'm not going to get on at him for it. But Liverpool should do what they need to do and do the right thing. Unless, like Promo just said, which would be something as well, unless we letting him walk for free means we're no longer sell to buy. Now, right, let's put it this way. If we're no longer sell to buy doing a sustainable model, I don't mind Mo leaving for free. If we're reversing this, yeah, because we, as a club, we've been brought up the last 8 years, 9 years, last 12 years, whatever, of FSG ownership, we're a sustainable model. Yeah, we spend what we make, right? I'm actually all right with that. I don't mind being a sustainable model. I really don't. It's not the worst thing in the world. But that's what we've been since FSG have been here. So on the fact that your star players have got 1 year left in their deal. If they're not going to sign, if you're a sustainable model, you let them go, you sell them, you bring money into the club, you put that back into the squad. But if Liverpool are changing all this, that promo might be, it might be right here. If Liverpool are changing that and they're not going to longer be sell to buy and they're just going to buy players, then I'm all right with Mo seeing out his contract at Liverpool and leaving. You know, I'm just, yeah. I'd want Salah as a forward, not a winger now. Nunes Diaz. Nunes one will have to go for me. His agent said last year could run down his deal. And again, I don't blame it. So I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to sit here and have a go at Mo at all. So that will never come from me. I'm not going to sit here and go at Mo, because if Mo wants to do what's right for him in a business direction, then go for it. It's just up to Liverpool to do their side of it. Guys, we'll go. Yeah, Tony, exactly. So if that's the case and we're still sustainable, then Liverpool need to sell Mo Salah this summer if he doesn't want to stay. You know, so I'm looking at it on both sides of the fence here, guys. I'm not going to slag Mo Salah off for not signing a new deal. It's not like he ain't given us great times and been loyal to Liverpool Football Club for all these years. If he wants to see down his contract and move elsewhere to make a better business decision for himself, you know, at the age of he is now, going into his end of his career sort of thing, the next 3 or 4 years, then he should make that business decision. But Liverpool Football Club, on the other hand, should be allowed to make their business decision as well. And if they want to sell him this summer, I don't think we should be getting on at either one. You know, we shouldn't really be getting on Mo's case for doing what's right by him, and we shouldn't be getting on the case of Liverpool Football Club for doing right by themselves either. You know, no one's really a loser here. You know, if Mo leaves, he leaves and makes a better life for himself, and we get money for Mo and we invest it into the club. You know what I mean? So it's not, no one's really a loser. No one's really a loser. And the only other problem is, if Mo's not willing to sign a new contract, the only issue is, and this is where Liverpool have messed up, right? This is where Liverpool have messed up themselves. If Mo's not willing to sign a new contract, unless a team wants to get him this summer desperately, they'll all wait a year to get him on a free. But then you're fighting against opposition, because Real Madrid, in theory, could make a play for Mo Salah in January. Yeah, they could make a play for him, a European club in January, could make a play for him and sign a pre-contract agreement with Real Madrid for a free transfer. Can you imagine if Real Madrid get Mbappe 1 year in the summer for a free, and the following summer get Salah on a free? That'd be mad. Imagine they got them two forwards in 2 summers and spent no money. You know, could happen. Could happen. So unless someone's willing to buy Mo this summer and don't want to wait for a team to come in, you know, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I'm saving quite a lot of your comments as well, because I read them out. Honestly, I'll save quite a few of yours to read out in a minute, man. So I did a video the other day of transfer rumours, yeah? I did a video the other day and people got at me for transfer rumours. So some people got in the comments of that video after that video aired, got into the comment section and started saying, like, you know, why do Liverpool channels do these kind of transfer rumours and stuff like that? Now, I've always said I'm a Liverpool content creator, so I bring you Liverpool news, guys. All the Liverpool news I'm going to bring you is not always going to be 100% right. And I always say rumours. So rumours. That is the world we live in. There's no, you know, until it's signed on the dotted line, that's the only time that it's fact. So I'm a Liverpool content creator, guys. I just do Liverpool content. That's what I do. I'm bringing you Liverpool news. So Liverpool news, if there's Liverpool news that's getting a bit of traction, I'm going to bring you it. And that brings me to ITK Jamie. Big up Pat-Man in the chat. You're doing well, man. And congratulations to your team, Pat-Man, 4 in the trot. Big up to you guys. Look, is it that what's that centre back's name? I think one of you guys have sent it here, ain't you? There you go. Yeah, Liverpool following the situation, a little centre back here, Lenny. Is it Yoro? Yoro, is it? But PSG are in talks over a 60 million deal. So it looks like Liverpool, this story keeps developing about this Lenny guy who's a young kid. I believe he's 18 or 19. And he's right-footed, I do believe. People in the chat will be able to tell me. I think he is right-footed. Yeah, I believe he's right-footed. I think we need a left-footed centre-back because we've only got one. So we need another left-footed centre-back in our team. I don't know much about him. I ain't going to pretend I watch Lil play every poxy week. I've seen bits here and there, but not enough to build up any kind of information on him. If anyone in the chat know anything about him, big up you, but I really don't know enough about him to bring you anything about, like, any information about him, guys. The only thing I know is that Liverpool definitely look like they're interested in him. And here goes my Wi-Fi again. I have no idea. You know, I've got an Ethernet cable in my computer and my Wi-Fi is still going mad. I don't know what's going on with the internet today. Hopefully it sorts itself out in a minute. Yeah, Liverpool linked to him, but it looks like he's going PSG anyway. It looks like he's going PSG anyway, but maybe Liverpool are after a young centre-back. Maybe Liverpool are after a young centre-back, and that's who they're after. They're in the market for one, though. I think we're going to see a lot of rumours going around about centre-backs. We'll see a lot of rumours going around centre-backs. What else we got here? Jamie, Liverpool have been ranked the 4th most valuable club in the world football at 5.3 billion, ahead of Man City, Arsenal, and Chelsea by Forbes magazine. We should be able to replace Mo. Yeah, the value of the club is more on your assets, you know, and not your actual financial wealth, I believe. So, you know, as an asset of Liverpool Football Club, with, you know, the way the stadium is now, the revenue we bring in, the commercial revenue, and the players we got, that ranks Liverpool's wealth, you know, as 5.3 billion. The new training ground, hardly any debt on the football club, all these sort of things, you know. So I don't think it's like, you know, paper money wealth. It's like the asset of Liverpool Football Club. I believe. I might be wrong there, but I think that's how Forbes magazine work it. Because, like, my man Pac-Man here, you know, Forbes magazine, I believe, has someone like Bill Gates or someone like that as the number one richest man in the world, and they're clearly not. You know, Bill Gates is nowhere near as rich as, like, the City owners. You know, it's that's what it means. So yeah, I think it's the asset of Liverpool Football Club. That is very true, Jay. Appreciate you, Jay. Rumors are what they are. Who doesn't love a football fantasy team? Do you know about? I am awful at fantasy football. I don't know about you guys. I am terrible at fantasy football. I do my fantasy football team for a few weeks, then I'll forget I got it. Big up to Sammy in chat, says expectations equals challenge, no standalone. Exactly. That is where I'm going with this. Liverpool should be in a title challenge next season, and I'm not lowering my expectations for anything. Big up my man, is Sam in the chat. Guys, I've got over 200 people in the chat. Make sure you're hitting that like button. If Sam was still around in the chat, if he is here, tell everyone to do it. Big up Mr. John Glasgow Red in the chat as well. I agree with you, man. Should be able to spend big. I agree. But look, losing Salah, if it is, they just got to reimburse the money and spend it properly and not mess around. In my opinion, don't mess about. I wonder what Sam would have said, because I know Sam, he's big on this. If Sam is still in the chat, I'd love to know what he thinks of the Mo Salah situation right now. Would Sam, if you're in the chat still, if you're watching, man, would you keep Mo for another year if he doesn't want to sign a new deal, or would you let him go this summer, my man? Would you let him go for free and keep him for one more year, or let him go this summer? It's an interesting one. It really is. Big up James from Madrid. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing really well. Big up to you, my friend. Yeah, Salah has got us over a barrel a bit, but I don't blame him, Tony. He's making a business decision, and Liverpool got to make a business decision. So I think I don't blame him. It's Liverpool's fault, to be honest. They should have had the most out of contract sorted out last year. So it's the club's fault. It's the club's fault. If he signs, I keep him. If not, let him go. Yeah, big up, John. Pat-Man said, from an outside perspective, I think it's the perfect time for you to get rid of him and get some money. There's already so change your club, might as well start fresh. That's a good point as well. Clubs can also come in and Jan and get him for a cut price. Yeah, that's the only problem there. Big up people subscribing in the chat. Thank you very much. I love you all. You know, the club didn't do their due diligence properly, and they messed up a little bit. So I can't blame these players for doing what they're doing right now. So one bit of good news that I've read today, I don't know if it's completely true. I saw it earlier this afternoon that Wataru Endo might stay at Liverpool. Now, that don't mean he's going to. Now, when I say this, I don't want people to get down my throat here. It doesn't mean he's going to stay as the main defensive midfielder of our football club. That doesn't mean that. But I think Wataru Endo staying as a squad player is perfectly fine. I think he's proved himself enough that he can be a part of this team. And I love Wataru Endo. I've always have done since we signed him. I gave him the chance. He paid back my chance. And yeah, I love the guy. So yeah, I'm hoping, we keep Wataru Endo. And yeah, I really do love it, Wataru Endo. So yeah, I hope he stays at club. It's good backup DM, doesn't need to be my starting DM. He doesn't need to be my starting defensive midfielder, but he's a good backup defensive midfielder. As I said, the defensive midfield pool is really small, because I think people get a bit confused what a number 6 actually is. So you see someone like Declan Rice for Arsenal. Declan Rice isn't really a defensive midfielder. He's a box-to-box defensive player. He don't sit in that 6 position. He's not sitting there as a DM. He's more box-to-box. He's like a 6/8. He's not an out-and-out DM. Look, Stevie Gerrard could play in the 6 for Liverpool tomorrow, right? And probably do a better job than most DMs in the Premier League. Doesn't mean that Steven Gerrard was a DM. Just means he can play that position because he's good at tackling. He can read the game really well, and he's good at defending. He's like an all-round midfielder who can do all the things that midfielders used to be able to do. Like, we never really used to call number 6s DMs back in the day. Jan Mulby weren't really called a defensive midfielder because his all-round game was elite. Jan Mulby's all-round midfield game was elite, but in today's game, he'd be classed as a DM. DMs, defensive midfielders, are them midfielders that are not good enough to be a centre back, but not good enough to be a number 8 in midfield. That's what they are. Not good enough to be a centre back, but not quite good enough to be like a number 8 in midfield. So their game's a bit more limited. They're a destroyer. They defend in the midfield area and they destroy. They break up play, and then they give the ball out simply to the more advanced players who can go and do their thing, like a Makaleli and stuff like that. That's what a DM is. Like a Polina at Fulham, he's an out-and-out DM. He's a number 6. So when we're thinking of DMs in world football right now, there ain't a lot of defensive midfielders around. Like Steve McMahon. Steve McMahon wasn't really a DM. He was an all-action midfielder, like a Declan Rice almost. Like he can score goals, he can get forward, get in the box, but he can also do all-round stuff. You know, some midfielders are better at defending than others. It doesn't mean they're DMs. And, you know, Kante, he weren't really a DM. He never really sat there as a 6. He was box to box. He was all action. He was everywhere. He covered every blade of grass on the pitch. So number 6 is if you want a pure defensive midfielder, like a Didi Harmon, a Fabinho was a proper number 6, a Polinia's a number 6, a Makaleli type, a Garte's a proper number 6. If you're after someone like that, then the talent pool is quite small. I think is it Edison at Atalanta? He looks like a proper number 6. Covers all the blade of grass. Yeah, the tireless work to protect the defensive midfield. That's it. That's all they need to do. You know, protect that area of the pitch, and that means that's their only job. Emre Can, more of a DM. Mascherano. So finding a DM it's going to be hard. It is going to be difficult. And it's a job they need to do. But it might be someone like a Declan Rice type that Liverpool buy, who's not actually an out-and-out defensive midfielder, but he's more of that defensive box-to-box footballer that can defend deep, that can defend very high up the pitch, that can cover all the blade of grass, cover all the ground, can also pass the ball really well, can get a few goals for you. That sort of defensive midfielder is probably what Liverpool go look to get. It might not be an out-and-out actual DM. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that Edison from Atalanta does look good, man. I watched him last night, and Cambiasso was a great 6. He was. So when we're talking about DMs, I think that's what we need, like just that monster DM that can break up play, because we have ballers all around. You know, McAllister's technically good. So Bosley hasn't shown it this season, but he is technically good. Harvey Elliott is technically good. Even Curtis Jones is technically a good footballer. You know, you don't need a technically good defensive midfielder. I think all Liverpool need is just that destroyer, that person that can break up play and keep the ball moving, like a Fabinho type. And have we got any is there any around like that at the moment? That's what I think Liverpool need. And you know, you don't need a technical 6 because we've got them players around them. Yeah, Weaver might be interesting. You know, you look at, you know, the thingy at Chelsea. He's a proper DM. I know he scored from the halfway line the other day, but he still didn't go past the halfway line and score that goal, my head. But you know, Casado is an actual DM. You can tell by the way he plays. He's not great on the ball. You know, he's not an actual great footballer, but what he is a great defensive midfielder. So someone like Casado would be perfect for Liverpool right now. You know, that sort of like just a destroyer. And then Liverpool flying, man. And you've got Endo as your backup DM. I'm fine with that. You got Stefan Bajcetic and you got your destroyer. Liverpool, just one destroyer in our team. One destroying DM in our midfield changes our team completely. It changes our team completely, guys. You think about it. That one destroying DM, because then you got McAllister and Szoboszlai, you got Elliott, Curtis Jones, Gravenberch, all more technical footballers, around them. And then you got Stefan Bajcetic and Wataru Endo as your backup defensive midfielder. So straight away, your team is just 100 times better. So yeah, that's what Liverpool need, man. That's just all Liverpool need. Not a whole lot, man. Not a whole lot. So yeah, I'm happy that Wataru Endo is staying. I really am. Let me find you the other news as well today. So apparently Fabrizio Romano's tweeted out today that Liverpool still want to sign a left-footed centre back this summer, but Liverpool were looking at this Leno Yoro, is it? I can't pronounce his name properly, but apparently he's right-footed, so I don't know what it was chatting about there. We spoke about the Mo Salah stuff. Apparently, according to David, is it David Lynch or Damien Lynch? I think it's David Lynch, his name. Virgil van Dijk is very keen to stay at Liverpool. Now, this is the rumours going around today that Virgil is very, very keen at staying at Liverpool Football Club, and he wants to see out not just this contract, he wants to see out another contract. I believe Virgil van Dijk, we have a lot of wiggle room with Virgil because Virgil's on 200 grand a week. You know, you think about Virgil's on 200 grand a week and Mo Salah's on 350 grand a week. The difference there is huge. So we can, and Thiago's left. Thiago's left the football club and he was on 200 grand a week. So what you do, you take what Thiago was earning and you just put it on top of Virgil van Dijk's contract. So I think Virgil van Dijk will stay, and I think Trent Alexander-Arnold will stay. I believe Trent and Virgil will sign new deals because the money left behind from the likes of Matip and the likes of Thiago, you got around 300 grand a week there, spare wages from them two leaving. You just put it on them two back. You just pass it over to the next lot. You put Virgil as our second highest. I think Virgil up to around 270 grand a week. Trent up to around 270 grand a week. And that's them two done. Sign another 3-year deal. Absolutely done, man. I believe Virgil and Trent will sign new deals. I think Virgil is happy to stay. Also, I've said it many times, I don't know where Virgil goes. That's not a downgrade, and that's no disrespect to other European clubs. Unless he's going to Real Madrid or Barcelona's as well, or Bayern Munich's, a lot of other teams are downgrades. They just are. And I don't think he'd go to another team in England. So you take another team out of England out of it. AC Milan, Inter Milan. Does he want to go to Italy for like a couple of years? I don't know. You know, would you go to Italy for a couple of years? You're not going to get paid like you would do at Liverpool if he went to Italy, in my opinion. So he's not going to get paid what he would have got at Liverpool. The only where place Virgil's really going to go if he wants that big check is either Saudi, which I doubt he'd want to go to. A Real Madrid or a Bayern Munich maybe would give him that contract. Barcelona can't afford to give him that contract. PSG maybe would give him that contract. You know, he could go to PSG. He might go there. You know, living in Paris for a few years might seem good to him. But apart from that, I just don't know. I just don't know where Virgil goes, man. Virgil ain't getting 270 grand at 33. The problem is with Virgil, it depends how they do it because he's on 200 grand a week now. So he's got to get paid. He's got to get a pay rise. He's definitely going to get a pay rise. You'd think it'd be at least 250 a week. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. I don't know how they're going to do it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Kelleher is going to Roma. I mean, Kelleher deserves to leave. He's too good to be a number 2. Everton want Kelleher. They ain't happy, man. Bob, my man, that can't happen. Kelleher to Roma. Paris is an overrated city. I ain't saying that. So Parisians, don't come at me. Don't come at me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think Kelleher. I think Queven Kelleher needs to leave. He's proved that he's a number 1 goalkeeper. The problem is he can never be number 1 with Alisson Becker here. So for his career and for him to only get better, he needs to leave Liverpool Football Club. So I don't blame him at all. Don't blame him. Yeah, it looks like he's joining PSG. It's just mad that we keep being linked with him. Also, I believe he's right-footed and we want a left-sided centre-back. So I don't know why we're linked with him so much, but apparently, one of them things. But Arne Slot, guys, what does everyone see with Arne Slot next season? So the way I'm looking at it, as we spoke earlier on, the manager pool is really small out there. We're seeing Vinny Company maybe being Bayern Munich manager, Hansi Flick maybe being Barcelona manager. Chelsea letting Pochettino go, which is madness for the Ipswich manager, apparently. Ruben Amorim's still at the moment at Sporting Lisbon. Jurgen Klopp, rumours are Jurgen Klopp's going to be the president of Borussia Dortmund. Now, I don't know if that's true. There's a lot of rumours flying around now that Jurgen Klopp might be the president of Borussia Dortmund. So that's another manager. So the manager pool's quite small. Slot's the guy we brought in, man. Slot is the guy we have brought in. We are slot sluts. That's what the sluts of Slot. That is what we're going to be called from now on, by the way. That's just it. Big Ali has put that in the chat. We are the sluts of Slot. That is what we're called from now on. And look, he's got a good team as well. It's not like where he's coming into Liverpool with a shite squad. He's got Alisson Becker's here. Virgil will still be here. Trent will still be here. Mo might not be, but he's got Darwin Nunes, who he thinks he can get a thing out of. He's got Luis Diaz, Gakpo. He's got Diogo Jota. He's got Gravenberch. He's got Szoboszlai. He's got McAllister. He's got Tyro Endo. He's got Harvey Elliott. He's got Curtis Jones. He's got Andy Robinson. He's got Kwanzaa. He's got Kanate. There's players there, man. And if we can get a very good centre back in the summer, a defensive midfielder, and another forward, then I expect a title challenge next season, guys. I'm sorry. Other people might not, but I'm going with my expectations is that we carry on with what we're doing. We carry on with what we're doing. I can't go backwards. He's not coming into this awful side. This team finished third, right? And some people say we overachieved. But at the end of the day, if we score a lot of the goals that we should have scored, we could have won the title. So this is a top 4 squad. There's no doubt about it. You look at the squads in England at the moment, it's a top 4 team. The players there are class. We can't keep calling Alisson Becker the best goalkeeper in the world, Trent the best right back, and Virgil the best centre back, and pretend we got this crap squad. I'm not doing this underdog bollocks anymore. I really ain't. I'm done with the underdog stuff. Liverpool Football Club, as long as Liverpool Football Club are in existence, Liverpool Football Club's aim every single year is to win the Premier League. Am I right or am I wrong? Guys, am I right or am I wrong? If Liverpool Football Club are in existence, their aim every year should be to win the Premier League. If you can't end up winning the Premier League, you've got to be winning either an FA Cup or a European Cup, whatever European Cup you're in. They're your aims because we're Liverpool Football Club. The badge means more. Do you know what I mean? So what my expectations should be, we carry on, man. I think Slot wants a challenge. I don't think Arne Slot's coming here just to make up the numbers. I think Arne Slot's looking to come to Liverpool and go, all right, we'll challenge. Yeah, we've got this Man City team here that look unstoppable at the moment. But Arsenal are good. I don't think we're a million miles behind Arsenal. I don't think our squad and Arsenal's squad is much different. I think Arsenal probably got a better 11 right now than Liverpool. But if you look at Arsenal's depth, I don't think Arsenal's depth is as good as Liverpool's. I think Arsenal just got a better 11 right now. But I think Liverpool got a better depth in their team. Better squad. But Arsenal got a far better 11 right now. So Liverpool are not far behind Arsenal, for goodness sake. You just get the right players in. And, Slot's been good wherever he's gone, man. He's only been managing a short time. And he's been good everywhere he's gone. He was good at AZ Alkmaar. He could have won the league with AZ Alkmaar, but COVID hit and stopped it. It was level on points with Ajax. You know, a lot of people forget that. His team against that Ajax team. Remember that Ajax team a few years ago, 4 years ago, guys? The Ajax team was cooking. Yeah, he had AZ Alkmaar level on points for them with no money. Went to Feyenoord. Won the league with Feyenoord with no money. And then won the cup a few weekends ago with no money. Put in a title challenge again this season, but unfortunately lost it by 8 or 9 points to PSV Eindhoven, which should be the case, to be fair. PSV and Ajax should be the teams always winning that league. So he's obviously a good coach. If he can bring in his coaching abilities to Liverpool Football Club with the better players he's got at hand, yeah, he's got to get used to the Premier League quite quickly. Yes, he does. It is going to be a massive difference to Eredivisie. Of course it is. The Dutch league is nowhere near as good as the Premier League. But if he believes in himself and he believes in his abilities, he should be able to knuckle down and get on with the job. I've seen managers come to the Premier League that have never been in the Premier League and do pretty well. So, in my opinion, he should be able to do well. No doubt about it. Hang on, guys, 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Kids just walked into the room. I do apologise for that. Oh, everyone saw my picture. I forgot I still got that up. Oh, man. It's a reality TV show recently. It's a reality TV show. Douglas says, Jay, we're not going to win. We're not going for the Premier League because we have FSG. We're handicapped with FSG. We have to afford some out. Are we handicapped? I'm not sure about that, man. I'm not. I understand parts of what you're saying. Don't get me wrong. I understand parts of what you're saying. Arne's the one Dutch manager in LSE history. Look, Arne Slot was also the most paid Dutch manager, I believe, in Dutch football history at the same time when he was at Feyenoord. I believe he was the highest paid Dutch coach in the history of Dutch football. So obviously a lot of people believe in this guy. And if a lot of people believe in this guy, my camera's gone a bit. If a lot of people believe in this guy, I'm going to believe in him. As I said, the squad's good. If we spend money, the squad should get better. We've got a good structure behind the scenes now. He's not coming into a broken football club. You know, the structure at the football club is there right now. So there's no excuse of why he shouldn't come in and do well. You know, he's got to look, for me, he's got to knuckle down pretty quickly. I don't think there's a lot of bedding in period. You know, it is what it is. He knows what he's doing. He knows the job at hand, and let's go for it. This is Liverpool Football Club, guys. You know, we ain't got time for all this BS. You know, people might not like me saying this, guys, but my expectations stay the same. If Klopp was in charge or Arne Slot, and that's the truth. My expectations stay the same. So here's the guys. So here's the structure at Liverpool Football Club. So this is what Arne Slot is coming into. This is the new structure of our football club right here. So with this structure, Arne Slot has got a chance to succeed. Now, Mike Gordon is FSG president. John W. Henry is principal owner. Tom Werner is FSG chairman. Michael Edwards is FSG CEO of football. Billy Hogan is chief executive, FSG International Division. Richard Hughes is sporting director. Julian Ward is technical director. Andy Hughes is managing director. Pedro Marquez is Director of Football Development, and Ben Latty is the Commercial Director. Then obviously Arne Slot is Head Coach, and Fickle, is it Specky Hooshoff is Assistant Manager. Ruben Peters is Head of Performance. David Woodfine is Assistant Sporting Director. That's someone Michael Edwards brought back. Dave Fellows is still Head of Recruitment. Barry Hunter is Chief Scout, and William Spearman is a Director of Research. So right there is the structure of Liverpool Football Club that Slot has got to come into, guys. And that is a good structure. You know, that's a good structure, and the squad's good. And the squad's good at the same time. So there's not a lot of excuses for me. I would want, if Jurgen Klopp was in charge next season, title challenge. If Arne Slot is in charge next season, title challenge. My expectations stay the same because the team's not dead. This isn't the Liverpool team that Jurgen Klopp took over almost 9 years ago. You know, it's a completely different team. It's a different squad. We've got a different stadium. We've even got a different training ground than we used to 9 years ago when Klopp took over. You know, you've got the AXA Training Centre now. Anfield is now 60,000. You know, we've got better players. We've got a better structure behind the scenes. So for me, whoever was coming in, I want the same expectations because they're the expectations I feel we should have. I'm a Liverpool fan. I'm not a Spurs fan. No, Spurs fans just wanted to finish fourth this season. They finished fifth. You know, because that's Spurs. We're not Spurs. We're Liverpool Football Club. I expect a challenge. Yes, we're all sluts. We're all sluts of slot, guys. That is what we are. I'm getting that if I can get that t-shirt printed, the sluts of slot. Yeah, I'll see if I can get that. Yeah, that's it. But we are. Arne Slot himself said he wants to go for the Premier. So, you know, we'll have to take it as rumours at the moment. But talk coming out of the club in the meeting is that Arne Slot told FSG and Michael Edwards and Richard Hughes that if he's coming to Liverpool, he's coming to Liverpool not just to compete. He wants to come to Liverpool to win the Premier League. And that's what I want to hear from him. So let's do it, man. Look, if he finishes fourth or third next year, but we can see progress in the way that he's playing, it's just taking a little bit of time to get used to the way Slot wants to do things, then I'm fine with it still at the end of the day because I can see a vision. As long as I can see a vision, and I think most of you guys, as long as you can see a vision for what this club wants to do in the next few years, I think we all back it 100%. If they don't look like there's a vision, it's hard to back. But with the team that Slot's got at his disposal here, they're going to try and make it a success for him. Otherwise, why bring all these people in? Why bring all these people in not to try and get success? So I know people are saying top four. I do believe most teams in the Premier League's main objective is to finish in the top four. And then after that, you try and win titles. You know, I look at it. I'm looking forward to the guy coming in. It's my expectations, guys. People might not agree with me. If you don't agree with me, I'm cool with it. But that's my expectations. Put in some kind of title challenge. And if he can't put in a title challenge, then try and win something else. You know, things can happen in a season. You never know. But if he finishes below third, he should be sacked. Connor, what if he finishes fourth, but the top four are only separated by 4 points? You know what I'm saying? He's still putting a challenge. Say fourth place and first place are separated by 4 or 5 points. That ain't too bad, really, is it? It means he competed. Oh yeah, he is, ain't he? He's got to finish up his duties, and he's on his way as well. Verts 120 million, Sylvia 85 million, Bakayoko 45. Yeah, that might be something like the Joanne Bakayoko one might happen. because we need a forward. Big up, Skip. How you doing, well, man? That there is Conor, but what happens if this is the year there ain't? Do you know what I'm saying? I agree with you, though. But what if this is the year there ain't? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, fourth's not good enough. I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is, if there's only a 5-point gap between first and fourth, you can see that we put in a challenge. Do you know what I mean? If there's a 15-point gap between first and fourth, then yeah, forget about it. We didn't challenge. But if there's only a 4 or 5-point gap, then you've challenged. You know what I mean? The first two in the league could win. It could be one on goal difference. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the team who finishes third might have only been a point behind, and the team who finishes fourth might be only 4 points behind. You know what I'm saying? So there's a challenge there. You're only 4 points behind. That's what I'm saying there. Champions League will go as far as we can, man. I think the expectations is that you try and win everything. We're Liverpool Football Club. Now, Real Madrid, Barcelona, even in Barcelona in the state they are right now, their expectations from their fan base would be win everything you're in. City's expectations, win everything you're in. Man United, as shit they are right now, their expectations will still be try and win everything you're in. My expectations for Liverpool Football Club next season, with the team we got, the people behind the scenes, and the players we could buy in this summer, my expectations are still try and win everything you're in. Try and win everything until you can't. That's what you got to do. If you're in the Champions League, try and win it until you can't. You in the Premier League, try and win it until you can't. You've got to try and go for these things. And yeah, I just need to see clear vision. If I see clear vision from the owners, from Edwards, from Arne Slot, then I'm happy. You know what I mean? Just try and win everything you're in till you can't. It's as simple as that. And then you evaluate as you go. And I'm happy with that. That's my expectations for next season. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to Arne Slot's press conference. That he officially becomes Liverpool manager on the 1st of June, which I believe is a Saturday, isn't it? Is the 1st of June a Saturday? It's next Saturday, ain't it? He becomes Liverpool manager. Now, I'm sure he'll probably do a press conference around that. He might do it on the weekend, or the Monday's a bank holiday, isn't it? I can't remember. No, Monday's a bank holiday, isn't it? So he might do the press conference either on the 1st of June, which is a Saturday, or the Monday. I think it'll probably be the Monday for the weekly papers and not the weekend papers. So the 3rd of June is when he could do a press conference, becoming Liverpool manager. And then I believe the team comes back around the 4th no, I think he gets half the squad back around, the 8th of July, something like that. 8th or 10th of July. And then the rest of the squad come back in mid-July. So he'll be starting work in about 5 weeks' time. Arne Slot will start work in 5 weeks' time. So, yeah, I expect all that to happen soon. I expect the press conference will be good, man. I'll big up Scottish Bears, subscribe to ends. That's what I like to see, guys. Love all the Liverpool community around here, Share and subscribe to everyone, my friends. Share and subscribe to everyone. Yeah, you better come in on a helicopter like you did last time. That'd be awesome. Big up for Jambi Firmino as well. The super from earlier said, imagine a bench without Klopp next season. Miss that guy. Yeah, I might sound a bit cruel here. Right, guys, I might sound a bit cruel here. But as soon as Arne Slot is Liverpool manager, I think we just got to put the Klopp stuff behind us and look on to the future. You never have to forget about Jurgen Klopp, because I never forget about Paisley, Shankly, or Dalglish, or Fagan. We bring them people up all the time, rightly so, because they're in our history. But that's what it is. It should be history. As soon as Arne Slot is Liverpool manager, we just got to give him our full love and attention and go with it. As much as everyone loves Klopp, and we all do, that's part of our history now. It's part of our history, and we need to move on with the new guy. There's nothing wrong with it either. Nothing wrong with it. Can't keep living in the past, guys. Can't keep living in the past constantly. We need to actually live in the present at times. The present might not always be a nice place to be in, but sometimes it can surprise you and be amazing. So, yeah, got to live in the present at times, you know. Always look back in your history with fondness and greatness, but always live in the present at the same time. And, you know, that's how we got to be, man, because we can't be going like, oh, Klopp wouldn't have done it like that. I don't want to hear that next season. I know people go and say, oh, Klopp wouldn't have done it like that. Oh, Klopp would. I don't want to hear it. We're in the Arne Slot era now. Do you know what I'm saying? We're in the Arne Slot era now, and we should give him that respect.
Yeah. Arne Slot. La, 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 la.
Give Arne Slot his respect, man. Oh, big up. Clark Kent puts it best. Keep living in the past. It'll destroy your future. That's not being cruel. That's program. Looking forward. Big up, Prince. Big up. Play it again. Right, last one. Where is it? I've lost it actually. Oh, there it is.
Arne Slot. La, 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 la.
Does everyone remember? Look, the one thing I want Liverpool's football to get better this season as well. I ain't going to sit here and pretend our football was good to watch last year. You know, the sideways passing and can't score a goal. Has anyone seen what Liverpool? Have you ever? This is a reactment of what Liverpool in front of goal was last season. Remember Liverpool missing all their chances last season? This is the highlights of Liverpool last season in front of goal.
Nuts.
That was Liverpool in front of goal last season, man. That was Liverpool in front of goal last season. Playing on Lego. That was actually Luis Diaz. I don't know if anyone noticed that, but that was actually Luis Diaz. But yeah, that. Oh man, yeah, that was unfortunately Luis Diaz in front of goal. That was his highlights last season. They're the only highlights I could find of Luis Diaz, unfortunately. An absolute shambles, you know. Absolute shambles. But guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for everyone joining me tonight. I appreciate all of you. Guys, you're going to be sent over to Ensman's channel. Ends is starting a show in 10 minutes' time. So this stream will send you to Ends' stream that starts in 10 minutes. Please just sit there and wait for him, man. He'll be starting at 8 o'clock. You've only got a 10-minute wait. Go and leave a like on that video for him and subscribe to his channel as well, yeah. So this stream is redirecting you right now. Everyone go to Ends' and, you know, I want everyone to raid Ends' channel right now, guys. Go and raid Ends' channel right now. Big up, everyone. Bye-bye.